Hey everybody, Actin' Tough Gaming here. I want to start off this video by saying spoiler warning. Do not watch this if you do not want to know who the last boss in Star Wars Jedi Survivor is. I'm going to give a 5-second buffer for those of you to click off. 4, 3, 2, 1. And everybody else, I'm going to show you how to beat Bode. The key to victory is to put him under constant pressure. There's a certain flow to this fight where you attack him, he's blocking your attacks, he'll eventually parry you, and once he parries, that's your cue to go on the defensive and start parrying his attacks. You're going to repeat these exchanges until you break his posture, which then opens a very generous punish window. He's got some attacks that can be tricky to dodge or parry, but we'll break them all down in this video. He switches between very delayed and very quick attacks, and that's what makes parrying so hard in this fight. You're going to want to recognize the delayed attacks, and then watch the arm with the lightsaber in it. Once that arm comes forward, that's when you hit the parry button. You'll see I took blaster damage in this first phase. It's not a big deal because it does minimal damage. The real problem with the blaster attack is that it brings your stamina gauge down when you're blocking it, and you have to be perfect on your next parries or else he's going to break your stamina gauge and he's going to do damage to you with his lightsaber, and that does do a decent amount of damage. In just a moment, phase 2 is going to begin. He's got some new tricks up his sleeve in this phase, and it can be pretty difficult to manage them in some situations. The first attack you'll see here is he throws his lightsaber out. You're going to want to run into the lightsaber and parry it, just like we do in the Dagon Gera fight. For this grab attack that's about to come out, do not try to dodge it. Instead, jump up in the air and try to follow him so you can drop down and start attacking immediately. This force choke he has is actually really good for us. Just tap X and you'll push him back. Once you push him back, you can actually get in a couple lightsaber throws before he starts attacking again. For his red blaster attack, you're going to want to dodge a split second later than you think you need to. Don't try to dodge too early because you're going to get caught. Up next is a great example of how you can get an opening to attack without breaking his posture. With this parry right here, I stun him for a split second. When you stun him and he hesitates at any point in this fight, you are free to go on the offensive again. But as soon as he parries your attack like he did just a second ago, you're going to have to be ready to switch gears back into defensive mode. I think finding the flow to that exchange pattern is the key to winning this fight. Single tap dodge left or right to avoid the drop kick. He parries me, I go on the defensive, parry his attacks, break his posture, and I have my punish window, which like the Dagon Gera fight is pretty generous. We're going to jump to avoid his grab again, and we are going to attack as soon as we land. He parries, I parry, I parry. Now this overhead attack that's about to come out is a great example of the delay here. You want to watch the lightsaber. Do not watch his body or else you're going to parry too soon and get hit. Or you can circle left or right or dodge out of the way of it too. Moving on now to phase 3, he's got some new attacks he brings out and they can be difficult, but it's not anything you can't handle. He usually starts phase 3 with this attack. Just run away, jump, and dash out of the way to avoid it. And then one more time we're going to want to jump and dash out of the way of his follow-up charge attack. In just a second, I'm going to take my first lightsaber damage from him, and it was because I was too late on a parry. That's a tricky thing with this fight, is that he switches up the timing of his attacks from delayed to quick, and you've just got to be ready for when you get hit to not panic and regain your composure to get back into the flow of combat as quickly as possible. For those of you that have played Sekiro, this fight really reminds me of a Sekiro encounter. Ishin the Sword Saint at the very end of the game said, "Hesitation is defeat." I heard that a million times, and I think that same rule applies here. There are two attacks that he does not do in this video. The first, he backflips, and when he lands, he sends out a shockwave attack. Just jump over that. The second, he sticks his lightsaber in the ground like he's gonna shoot a hockey puck, but he sends out force waves. Just jump and dash out of the way of those attacks. Coming out of these cutscenes, I like to play it a little bit more defensively and let him make the first move, so I'm gonna be on the defense here first. You'll see he jumps up, and then I start attacking once he misses. He's going to parry me, and then I'm going to parry. I was late on one more, but he hesitated for a split second. I went on the attack, and you'll see the fight is about to finish. I really hope this video helped you out. I've been enjoying making these boss guides, and I'm going to continue making guide videos for other games as well. Thank you so much to everybody that's been watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. Have a nice day.